Number 44 in the Masters of Cinema series is Double Indemnity, directed by Billy Wilder, a director whose movies I've not seen all of, but everyone I discover seems to be a new favourite. They're always fantastic, I really do dig them, and I was curious about this one. Fred McMurray plays Walter Nerf, an insurance salesman who gets himself stuck in a situation. At the start of the movie, we see him stagger into his offices, leaking some blood from a bullet wound, and he sits down in the office of Barton, the sort of head investigator, and starts to relay his story into a recording device. And this is one of those really kind of weird introductions to the movie, because you get to know straight away that Walter has done something nefarious. He has went against all the principles that he had, and now he looks to have paid the price, and he is relaying his story to his friend Barton, who's also his boss as well. And you get into this story and you discover that he bumps into this woman of a man who has an insurance with his company, Phyllis, and he starts to talk to her, and they have this sudden rapport and playfulness between them, and she just mentions to him that, could she possibly take out a life insurance policy on her husband without the husband knowing about it. And Walter, being the kind of smart man he is, knows instantly what this is, but he's caught in the headlight of this womanly wiles of this femme fatale who kind of knows that she's got him on the hook. And as much as he tries to back away from this situation, he finds himself getting drawn in deeper and deeper until ultimately he can't get out. What I love most about these movies is that suspension of disbelief as you see someone instantly get hooked by a woman. Within a small meeting, he is caught in the headlights. He can't escape this femme fatale's grasp, and he's going to do whatever it takes to possibly get her. But what it's going to take is to off her husband. But rather than just doing it, he knows, being an insurance man, that double indemnity means they put a clause in there. If he gets killed in a certain way, like say dies on a train, the payout is doubled. So they decide to make sure that the husband gets killed off a train. And of course Barton comes into it as the inspector. He kind of thinks that something is wrong. He's trying to investigate what's happening here. But he's always relaying the information to Walter. Walter knows how close Barton's getting, and it becomes a kind of pressure cooker of will they, won't they get caught, even though you know at the start how this is going to play out. You know they're going to get somewhat away with it. He's going to end up with a bullet wound, and they're going to have pinpointed the wrong man. Yet somehow it still offers surprises and suspenseful scenes and tension all the way through it. Fred McMurray and Barbara Stanwyck are excellent in the movie. They're really fun, but for me, Edward G. Robinson just steals every scene he is in. Just to look at the man, you know everything you need to know about him. He's tenacious, he's tough, he's hard-willed. He's going to just constantly drill down the information till he gets to the core. You see it in an opening scene where he just verbally rattles somebody so much that he gets the truth out in seconds and fixes the problem for his company. He is tenacious, and it's just one of the pressures of the movie. You see it straight away, and you know that he's on the case and that these guys could be caught at any point. But there's also this wonderful relationship between Walter and Barton all the way through the movie. They feel like a proper partnership. They feel like excellent friends, and amongst the rest of the community of the insurance brokers, you don't really see many of them. You just see Walter and Barton constantly relating, and there's a fun little thing where Barton is always going to smoke his cigars but doesn't have a light, but Walter's always in hand to spark up a match for him. And it's that kind of relationship where at the end of it, as things have fallen through for Walter, he still feels he owes it to his friend Barton. He still needs to make amends for what he feels is a betrayal on his behalf. Barbara Stanwyck is great as Phyllis, this woman who is emotionally void, it seems, who is there only to use things, to use people, and she knows it, and that's what she does throughout the movie, twists and turns every situation. You get an excellently set up murder that Hitchcock would have been proud of, the way they kind of play it out, and it really does add the suspense and tension to the movie all the way through. There doesn't seem to be a wasted scene. There doesn't seem to be a moment that stalls anything. Everything is there to add pressure or excitement or terror or danger to each situation, whether it be verbal or within actions. It's there to create a mood and a sensibility, and that is the best thing about Double Indemnity. It just builds consistently and constantly throughout it, even though you know what's coming from that opening. I thought this was a great movie, really well set up. It felt really quick and fresh, and even though I've seen other movies that have used tropes from this, it still felt exceptionally well done because of the characters. Even if Walter does use baby way too much, he seems to use that as punctuation every time he's talking to Phyllis. It's ridiculously over the top. But that's about the only thing I could point as a fault, but that feels right for the character in this film. Double Indemnity, terrific, absolutely amazing noir, has the kind of tropes and tricks you would expect with a noir movie, but feels exceptionally polished in the way it delivers them. I can't recommend this highly enough. Another wonderful movie. Have you seen it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.